the hell you doing here? It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
Remember when Chameleonaire covered this?
Yeah.
He changed it to Ridin' Dirty.
Yeah.
It was really good. Weird Al has already set his 2025 tour, and the tickets go on sale this Friday. He's coming to Blossom on September the 13th of next year.
Bro, I'm there.
Yeah.
I am there. That's a Saturday?
That is a Saturday, yes.
Oh, my God. I saw him at the Akron Civic Theater a few years ago. Oh, God, it's almost 8 years ago now. And it was phenomenal. And I'm down to do it again.
The New York Times review of Weird Al's tour is that it was the single best performance the reviewer had ever seen in their life.
It's a great show, man. It's so fun. Every song he has a new theme going to match the song, and it's a good time.
The tour is called Bigger and Weirder. The last couple of years, he kind of stripped it down. He was doing some smaller venues and scaled down the production. And so now he's blowing it back up. So this is going to be a big, loud, raucous tour. You know who Puddle's Pity Party is?
Yeah.
That's the opener.
Oh, nice.
That 7-foot guy that dresses up like a clown and croons these songs.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not hip to Puddle's Pity Party, it's
really fun.
It's a very LA thing, but it is very entertaining too. So he's taking them out. So the Weird Al tour is kicking off June 13th. He'll do a week of shows at the Venetian in Vegas, and then he'll tour into the fall. So they are getting way ahead of this. The tickets for next year's tour will begin this Friday at 10 a.m.
I'm there.
Yeah. And so Blossom, Saturday, September the 13th of next year is the Weird Al tour. So if you want to go see him, that's what you're going to have to do. Your Cleveland Guardians are off tonight. Their last road series of the season was there in St. Louis against the Cardinals. St. Louis ended up taking 2 of those. The Guardians will get their mojo back. They got their postseason clinched, of course, but they'll play the Reds tomorrow and Wednesday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they'll wrap up the regular season also here at home against the Houston Astros. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So tomorrow night, 6:10, first of 2 against Cincinnati. We'll get out of here around 6:30, make room for, we'll get you right into first pitch at 6:40. And I was reading about LeBron posting about Diddy's parties. Do you worry something will come out? I don't worry. No, I'm not worried about that. But we were talking about this earlier, Kevin Hart being in a video of one of Diddy's parties, and there's a lot of people, because he's had a lot of people over the years come to his parties. There are a lot of people now getting either getting their story straight or, I don't know. You know, you can spin anything now. So the Kevin Hart video, it's not him with his pants around his ankles and, obstructing some lady's face who's kneeling down. It's him sitting on the edge of a tub, and he's on a mic and kind of emceeing whatever's going on. And I saw Weird Al twice, once in 2010, and the same show Bill was at the Akron Civic Theater. Absolutely amazing. That's Sarah.
Sarah knows what's up.
Yeah, I mean, if you go way back, Weird Al's audience was primarily all dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But then, he matured, and you'd see more women at his shows. I'm always concerned that, I don't know if it rises to the level of concern, but in my mind, I'm always careful when I'm doing normal things because of this kind of story. One of the things that's always in the back of my brain is, what if I die from something absolutely normal and mundane? That would be the worst. if you're in a car and it explodes, that's terrible too, but there's a story there. It's just doing something, you slip and you fall down the stairs and break your neck. Something dumb like that. I was reading about this guy who accidentally killed himself after stabbing himself. He was using a knife to try to separate a couple of frozen burger patties.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why you would do that towards yourself.
He wasn't a Boy Scout, obviously. He didn't have his totem chip.
Guess so. Urgent warning issued for frozen burger patty lovers. Urgent warning. Hey, dummies. I mean, I was always taught cut away from yourself, right?
Yeah.
I imagine that that's common sense, but from a very young age, it was like cut away from yourself. A lot of people.
If you're trying to
there's people who cut their hands cutting bagels.
Oh, so what are you doing eating frozen burgers? Get some fresh meat.
Well, people stock up burgers in the freezer, You never know when you're going to want them. And you get fresh meat, it's when you want hamburgers that day. You're going to grill them. There's a lot of people just got a box of Bubba burgers in their freezer. And they're like,
fair enough.
Yeah, make those.
But also, you put it and then you just give it a little twist and they'll usually break them apart. You're going to be jamming it. Wow.
Or use...
I feel like this is a cover-up. Somebody murdered him and be like, no, he was just trying to get burgers.
You think so?
Yeah.
57-year-old Barry Griffiths, this is a guy in the UK, stabbed himself in the stomach when preparing a burger meal. His body was found several days later. So this is a guy who was living alone, must not have had a lot of friends, probably why he's trying to dislodge these frozen burger patties. And they found him several days later, fully clothed, on his bed, with a trail of blood in the hallway, bathroom, and bedroom. Post-mortem examination revealed that he died of a stab wound. This is a guy who only had the use of one arm because he had a stroke.
Oh, that may have played into it.
But you've been living post-stroke for a while.
You still got to do things different.
Yeah. And so they kind of had to work backwards and came to the conclusion that he had planned on making himself a burger. Even when they have the paper between them.
Yeah.
They stick. But, I would think use a table knife.
Yeah.
Table knife.
Butter knife. Table knife.
Sometimes you got to pull out the knife. Some people try to knife. Some people try to beat him on the side of the counter or whatever. And he accidentally stabbed himself in the stomach with the knife.
And that was enough to, wow.
Yep, got himself in there.
He was really trying to get those. They must have been really frozen together.
Guess so.
Because also, if you're just like a little bit patient, they will melt.
Yeah, they'll dislodge a little bit.
Like, this guy was hungry.
Yeah.
Oh.
You wrap him in saran wrap, put him under some hot water maybe for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that he was fully clothed on the bed. He had clearly bled out. The bottom drawer of the freezer was still open. On the surface.
What a way to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, I feel like this, a younger, more irresponsible Bill could have died this way.
That's what I'm saying. To die from something mundane. This was pretty dumb.
Die doing what you love, making burgers.
He didn't even make them.
But he was trying to, but he was on his way to. He's like, oh, I'm about to, it's part of the process. People love the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
In the kitchen were 2 uncooked burgers, a knife, and a towel. So this guy, wouldn't you?
Man, this is...
You get yourself to a neighbor or something? Maybe he was instantly incapacitated.
Yeah, he must have been really... also, if he's got those health problems from before, he might have had, what's the one where you bleed real fast?
Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Hemophiliac.
Hemophiliac.
I was thinking porphyriac. That's not right.
I kept having hypothermia. I'm like, that's so wrong. That's so wrong. Hemophiliac.
Well, if you bleed out, you will get cold.
Mm-hmm.
The wound to the abdomen, they said, was about the height of his counter, so they figure he...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, stabbing towards himself.
Man.
That's such
crazy.
That's a wild way to separate burgers, man.
He really wanted some burgers because under
or
normal...
he got depressed because he's like, they're frozen still.
Yeah.
I still have the frost on.
Yeah.
and he just decided to end it all.
It's like Final Destination. Right?
Yeah.
Like the
No,
stroke.
you're not wrong.
The stroke didn't get him.
Yeah, the stroke didn't get him.
He stabbed himself in the stomach.
Frozen burger patties got him.
Yeah. You know, I think it's funny when people are talking about all the celebrities now that are like worried about Diddy. You know who ain't worried?
Who's that?
You know who's going to Trump. I guarantee you Trump is going to come out and go, this guy's the best. He'll go the opposite way because that's like his thing. Yeah. Everybody else is hunkered down and they're talking. He's going to be like, Diddy's awesome. What are you talking about? I went to his parties.
He's praised Diddy a bunch of times already, so yeah.
Has he?
Well, not recently. But like, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. A lot of CEOs stepping down.
Yeah.
Somebody had a tweet about that. They're like, I wonder if these things are connected.
Alan, I tend to make all of my decisions post-stroke for better clarity. I understand what you're alluding to there, and I salute you. The sad part of the hamburger self-stab is all the wasted food. There's hungry people out there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alan, I've seen Weird Al Yankovic 27 times.
Hell yeah.
I mean, listen, you do you. I haven't seen anybody 27 times. Blood thinners from the stroke, you'll bleed out fast, Brennan says.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
That's what it was.
That's part of it, too. Blood. Yeah. Oh, God.
Get that thin-ass blood.
Yep. Alan, I grill a lot, and it's best to separate them with a circular saw or a guillotine. See, that's practical advice that somebody can use. Get your frozen burgers out there on the table saw and take care of them that way. Don't worry about gloves or any safety goggles or anything like that. Just get your burgers across the saw. Hey, Brett.
Yo, hey, what's going on, guys? That was quick. I got a comment for Bill, I guess. I heard him say something about thawing the burgers, so that led me to believe Bill's probably never cooked a frozen burger before.
No, I've definitely cooked a frozen. I've cooked a frozen burger before, but it's usually better to thaw it. Well, yeah.
Better to thaw it? Okay, I get it. But yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you could absolutely just cook a frozen burger. I do it all the time.
I don't know that I've ever cooked a frozen burger. I always think I'm going to put them out, right? Like, I don't ever decide in the moment I'm going to grill hamburgers. Like, it's a plan.
Yeah, but you also never bled out from a self-inflicted knife wound.
You don't know what I've done in my life. Okay, thank you, Brett. Boy, he was really going to the mat for grilling frozen burgers.
Listen, I know you, like, a younger Bill Squire was definitely, we had, like, a garage freezer that had stuff like that.
Sure.
So I would make burgers for myself all the time that way. But
lacking patience.
I am now in a place where even if I am using a frozen burger, I will be prepared and be ready and have it thawed out.
Yeah.
What are you going to have for dinner?
Tonight?
Yeah. You drink a salad or?
No. Probably, I think there's salmon and some vegetable that'll be taken care of. Yeah. Yep. A little protein, a little veg.
Got some spirally pasta.
My.
Not enriched. You got to get the non-enriched, the whole wheat stuff.
Yeah.
And some bolognese.
Yeah. I like the chickpea pasta. The Banza
pasta. I never got into water sports.
I think that's pretty delicious. I like it.
Hey.
I don't have a gluten.
It tastes like popcorn.
I don't have a gluten allergy or anything, but the chickpea pasta is pretty delicious.
I don't think I've had that yet. Maybe
it's got a lot of protein, fewer carbs in it. I love pasta, but I always feel very heavy. So the chickpea pasta is, you know, the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea, Bill.
Go for it.
No, I don't know the difference. I have to assume you do.
I've never asked a garbanzo bean.
I've never let a garbanzo bean on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really should have taken it, shouldn't I? Should have taken and run with it.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's for you and your woman or just you?
Just me.
Table
I'm
for
solo
one?
tonight, yeah.
All right.
She's got her daughter's got sports and stuff tonight. So I'm gonna probably watch football.
Yep.
Hang out with Whoopsie. Maybe smoke a little marijuana.
All right.
In Rocky River.
Right in the middle of the street.
No, I'll do it in my home.
Smoke weed every day.
Someone gifted me some marijuana this weekend.
Oh, that's the best gift of all.
I'm excited to try it.
Well, tonight's Bills Jaguars, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I hear a lot of people say
there's two games.
I hear a lot of people say Jaguars, and I don't know what that is. A jaguar is an animal, and so is a bill. A bill is a kind of buffalo, as I understand it.
There's two games tonight because it's also Bengals versus the Commanders.
Oh, okay.
Whoopsie went 2-3 this week, by the way.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
But diminishing returns.
The one thing that she's been nailing is the Browns games.
Yeah.
She picked the Cowboys, then she picked the Browns, and then she picked the Giants. She's perfect picking the Browns games.
The Bengals haven't won yet, have they?
No, they have not. They're 0-2.
You Bengals fans, oof. They always, ESPN will always follow these guys in when they're walking into the locker room so they can show the quarterback's fit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at Joe Burrow's fit.
He's supposed to be so stylish.
Yeah. Well, could you get out there and win some games?
Yeah.
They're paying you a lot of money, I think. All right, well, anyway, there you go. There's 2 Monday Night Football games on 2 different streamers, I have to assume.
One's on ABC and one's on ESPN.
All right.
Yeah.
You'll be watching Bills Jaguars, or you'll go back and forth?
I'll probably bounce back and forth. And I like watching the Manning cast is pretty fun usually, too.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right.
I'll go with whichever, because I'm not really invested in any of these teams.
Mm-hmm.
So whichever game's better is where I'm going.
Okay.
I want something
well,
interesting. How did these start?
I think the Bills are the favorite against Jacksonville, right?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
And Cincinnati, I think, is the
probably a favorite against Washington. Even though Washington got a win, they beat the Giants, and the Browns couldn't even beat the Giants.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, there's a lot to, and we'll get Whipsy's game week 4 picks?
Week 4 picks on Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll be exciting too. Will it be a squeezy salmon? It will not be a squeezy salmon.
Squeeze that salmon.
Nope. It'll be a fully grilled piece of salmon. We'll have some vegetable with it. No, listen, I'll squeeze I'm currently out of squeezy salads. So I haven't actually eaten today. So tonight I'll be.
Can you just get the grass clippings from your lawnmower and just turn that into your new squeezy
Those
salad?
are all dumped out into the lawn bin already, Bill.
Okay.
I did the big reseed this weekend. So no, I'm not going to eat grass clippings. Thank you very much.
Well,
what am I, a cow?
Puree them.
No, I won't do that either.
Okay.
Nope. I mean, there are all kinds of places you can get frozen hamburgers. I mean, but there's a place you could get a, say, fresh, not frozen hamburger. I mean, if somebody wanted to have one of those.
You mean like Wendy's?
Yeah, like Wendy's.
Brown's Biggie Bundle.
Oh, what is that?
Oh,
$7?
$7, and listen to all the things you get.
It's got to be $7 for each item in the bundle.
That'd be wrong.
All of it for $7?
All of it. You
boy.
Get a junior bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You get a 4 nugs. You get a small fry. You get a drink, and then you also get a Frosty.
Wow.
All that for just $7.
Wow. What if I like to drink my Frosties?
And let it melt.
Because I've
let it get melty.
I don't want to stab myself in the stomach trying to get through that Frosty.
To get through the Frosty.
So, yeah. Occupational hazard. Get that food home. All right, good. Well, there's your Monday Night Football. I got to take a break here. Want to get the last word in, just shoot me a text, 35192.
It's the Alan Cox Show.